Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's fine. A very short video of a quite small upgrade of my Mini C 4x4. I installed a new motor. I installed an upgrade motor. I found 3 of those Besha Torque 130 motors in my stuff, which I have bought some years ago from Hobbyking. They cost nearly nothing, but unfortunately they are discontinued actually from Hobbyking. However, there are more options than this special motor. With this stock motor, that's the stock motor. This stock motor has 3 capacitors soldered to it. Elder Mini C motors only had 2, like this one. I guess that's one from my buggies. And I simply unsoldered all the wires and the capacitors from the stock motor and soldered it to the Besha Rockstar Torque motor. I will show you some comparison videos now. It's not a huge upgrade. Speed, I don't know, probably it's a little bit slower. I can't really say or testify this. I do have the 10-tooth pinion on the motors, so the pinion with the lowest pin count, the best crawler pinion, and I will only use this. And there is a little bit of upgrade in slow speed performance, maybe, but there is a recognizable upgrade or improvement in very steep inclines. So if in stopping and going backwards, check it out yourself. So that's easy task with the stock motor. I don't complain about the stock motor, it really does well. Try to go as slow as possible. And the same task with the upgrade Besha Torque motor. Don't see a big difference, if any, in those easy tasks or obstacles. But here, that's a very steep incline, far more than 55 degrees, maybe 60, so it's not able to climb it anymore with the body on, and it will tip backwards. And this tipping backwards, you can control it a little bit with the stock motor, but with the upgrade motor this will be better and easier, or better to control. So now the same with the upgrade motor, and probably you won't see much, but you will feel it in your controller or with your controller. Maybe it's even visible on the video, so you can control tipping a little bit better. And the same tasks without body. Without body, or driving without body, is a big improvement in driving performance. But of course we all buy Mini Cs and pay the high price because of their beautiful full bodies, so nobody will drive a Mini C without its body. Stock motor did very well, and that's now the upgrade motor. Drive as slow as possible. Not a big difference, if any difference. but we the upgrade motor once again. And that's really good performance for such a tiny car. And now the steep incline. That's a really steep incline, and also with stock motor the chassis will climb this more or less without problems. The surface, that's kind of grip tape for stairs, so it's very sticky, so tires won't have a big effect here. And when going backwards, I cannot really stop with the stock motor. I didn't manage it. So I can stop when being on the way and start again. That's not a big issue. Also with the stock motor, not a big issue. But going backwards and trying to stop is an issue. I didn't manage to do this with the stock motor. However, that's really good performance. But I can't stop. And now this incline with the upgrade motor, and here the difference is most noticeable. So climbing, not a problem, of course. I even can steer. Stopping and starting again, not a problem. But now you can see it going backwards and stopping is possible, and starting again with the upgrade motor, and I was not able to do this with the stock motor. So here we can see the difference between upgrade motor and stock motor. And if you want to do extreme climbing or crawling with your Mini C 4x4, maybe you should consider an upgrade motor. So you saw it now. It's an upgrade if you do have such a motor at home, or some other motors. People are talking about old Graupner and Robet torque motors, or of Tamiya Mini 4WD motors. So those tiny cars, not radio controlled, were quite popular, or are quite popular, not here, but in many parts of the world. And they do come with 130 motors, and there's really a race series, and you can buy a ton of different motors for those tiny cars, 130 motors, and there are also some torque motors, which probably will be a good upgrade for a Mini C 4x4. Here you can see a chart with a ton of different motors Tamiya offers for those Mini 4WD. Yeah, and you saw how it worked out. I will let the upgrade motor in my Mini C. It performs a little bit better in steep inclines, and in descending. Main difference I saw was in descending. So steep incline, stopping and trying to go backwards, there was really a difference, because the car easily tipped over, or the chassis, with the stock motor, and with the upgrade motor this was much better to control. So very short video. The stock motor is totally fine, so not really a complaint. I don't want to talk you in an upgrade motor, but if you'll maybe have such a motor at home, try it out, maybe you like it, but it's, as already mentioned, only for slow speed and crawl performance, probably a real upgrade. Thanks guys for watching, and see you in the next video. I'll be back.